Everybody, it's Chris over Dixieland Farm, and I've got a final unboxing video. Kind of. You probably already know what it is from the title of this. But, yeah, so the album in question is Sparks, Little Beethoven. I've been doing, believe it or not, kind of my top 20 albums of all time. It's just been spread out over several years. And it was because I was answering a thread from Prog Rock Tommy, who is now Prog Hat Edward. And it was name your top 2 albums, so I did. And then I did like 3, 4, 5, I think. And then, yeah, I just stopped. Because I've been doing other stuff in other videos. I'll get to it, I swear. And the rules that I made for myself were the albums on that top 20 list I have on vinyl. So this wouldn't have qualified because Little Beethoven was released on CD. It was released in the UK on very limited run, but never on vinyl, at least in the States. Because of the Sparks Brothers documentary, they have more interest. They released basically all the albums on vinyl that you couldn't get. Pre-ordered this album months and months ago. You could get it from them, and shipping was like 15, 20 bucks, or I can get it from Amazon. Perfect, I'll get it from Amazon. Got Amazon Prime. I was on vacation, did a video about that. Of me on Guardians of the Galaxy. So I send vinyl to my workplace because of heat and, you know, them just throwing stuff anywhere. One time we find an Amazon package thrown on the lawn, which, yeah. So, okay, we're back from vacation. There it is sitting for me at work. Like, great. Pull it out of the package just to make sure everything's okay before I do this video. And balls! What the? There's you, by the way. What the balls? This isn't Little Beethoven. This isn't what I ordered. What the? It's Amazon. Went right online. Hey, this is the wrong thing. Okay, we'll send you a new one. And hopefully these things weren't too limited edition where that would be a problem. Wasn't a problem 2 days later. So this will get returned. Sparks is an ever-changing band. I am a huge Sparks fan. That does not mean everything that Sparks made is good. 1/3 of it are incredible. 1/3 of it is pretty good. And 1/3 of it is not so good. And I think Balls is in that not so good. Somebody will probably come in here and tell me that I'm wrong. But I'm sure I had this on CD. Matter of fact, I know I have it on CD. Maybe I don't. I've been confused about a lot of things. Who I am and where I am in the world. Balls, going back to where you belong, which is not in my house. Little Beethoven, now that, there it is. Featuring my baby's taking me home. Huh. That's the weirdest song to say that's the hit on this. If it's on a single, that Balls was a double. There's Little Beethoven right there. I had to like special order the Little Beethoven Live in Stockholm DVD. Matter of fact, that might be a region free or not even a region 1 DVD, which means I'm not supposed to technically have it. But then I think it was released in America. Hey, by the way, if you're a guitar player, guitar pick is the best way to open these things. Take a guitar pick and shreep. There we go. Nice and open. I did a video on Sparks. I explained why this is an incredible album, why this album would be in my top 20. So what else can I say about this album? There it is with the nicely laid out lyrics. The book wasn't nearly as nice. And this is on Delicious. Stuck. I'm getting fingerprints on this, that's how. 180 gram vinyl. Mwah! Little Beethoven. So, in case you don't know, Little Beethoven, no scuffs. I see a dimple, but otherwise it's fine. Little Beethoven, Sparks was done, washed up for her, and they released this album. This album is recorded by them in their own home. It's got these looping sounds, looping music passages over and over again with Ron on his fake string synthesizer. So lots of repeating lyrics that slowly change. And this is an album that is unlike any album by any artist. This is a unique sounding, interesting record. And I get something from it every time I listen to it. I love this album. Definitely in my top 20. I had actually written it off. I'm like, Sparks, they're washed up when this album came out. And then a musician named Cornmo kept touting this album. Cornmo, we saw open for Daniel Johnston. He was a one-man band. He played the accordion and had a cymbal, like with a foot pedal that he would. And he wrote goofy, fun songs, comical songs. And he was also a touring member in the Polyphonic Spree when they first started, interestingly enough. My relationship with Cornmo, so I told Cornmo that I was a fan, and I had bought his cassette. And he's like, oh, I wish I could have that on CD. I'm like, well, I actually digitized it. Do you want it? Yes. So I emailed him. I mailed him off a CD version of his own album, which he didn't have. And it had a great version of Home Sweet Home on it, on accordion. Cornmo. So he kept on going on about a little Beethoven, and then I said, oh, I'll give it a chance. And first song, I'm like, I don't know what they're going for. And the second song is a joke song, How Do I Get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, man, practice. Yeah. What are all these bands so angry about? It's funny, but all right. Then I Married Myself. All right, wait a minute, that's an okay song. But then Ride 'em Cowboy. Like, I get what this band is doing, and I approve. Ride 'em Cowboy is such a funny, clever song, but it's self-effacing. They laughed at me, then laughed at me. They said, how true, then said not you. They thought how wise, then thought goodbye. You hit your stride, then Mr. Hyde. First AOK, then IOU, BMOC, then MIA, from DIY to DUI, from 411 to 911. Just great. And then side 2, Everything. My Baby's Taking Me Home. Great song. Your Call's Very Important to Us. Please Hold. Such a great song. Ugly Guys with Beautiful Girls. Great song. Suburban Homeboy. Great song. Side B is better than side 1. Side A. Don't you hate when people do that? A, I'm mad at you. And 2, little Beethoven on vinyl. Mwah. The only thing out of everything that I own that is super important to me that I don't have a vinyl copy of is Polyphonic Spree's Together We're Heavy. I don't expect that to ever be released on vinyl. Maybe one day. And if it does, it's going to be from Good Records, which is their own label, and it'll probably be like their other albums, which are very noisy, and just CDs on vinyl. So, man. For Big Side Farm, 8 minutes just to open up a stupid record. That's why I don't do these things anymore. Hey, wasting enough of your time. Love you. Bye.